Hi everyone, it's Mimi
and Layla,
and we're here at Luxy Show episode 2. And it's so exciting to, do another show because last time we got so much positive feedback. Thank you every single one of you that left us comments and feedback and questions and so much information on vegan brushes and all the stuff that we were asking you about last time. It was just like enormous amount of emails and messages from you guys, and I'm so grateful. I'm doing my research right now and there's a few brushes I'll be trying out. But anyways, to start off this episode, I really wanted to thank you for all your feedback and for watching us, of course.
Yeah, I think it's great because we kind of feel like we're having a very extended, long conversation with you guys, because we start a conversation and then the ball gets rolling and it's just a really cool experience.
Yeah, it's really cool experience, and being able to connect with so many of you, and it's just
that we would have otherwise never probably even been able to meet or talk to. So
thank you.
Great. Yes, thank you.
I can't believe you're wearing your hair down today.
Yeah, even though it's quite warm today, but this whole thing that we're going to talk about is the long hair trend, and how just in the past, I would say 5 years, it's become
maybe a little less.
I would say 3 to 5 years.
Well, I've definitely started noticing in the last 2 years for sure is that everyone is growing out their hair, or they're wearing extensions.
Just people like Kim Kardashian and Nicole Scherzinger and all these like beautiful ladies that are, the sex icons or just sex symbols, I guess, more.
Of our time.
Of our time, yeah. They all have these long, beautiful, luxurious locks, and everyone else is all like always, because it's so much portrayed in the media, we all try to kind of, I guess, imitate that subconsciously. So from wearing like clip-in extensions to
fusion hair,
to fusion and more permanent solutions, it's like all over the place. So I think it's a good trend. Personally, I love long hair. I don't know about you.
I do too, but I feel like sometimes it's a little bit too much. Every once in a while I'll see a girl with a nice pixie haircut or bob, and I'd be like, oh, it looks so cute.
I can definitely appreciate a gorgeous shortcut, but personally, I don't think I could ever do that. To me, a woman is kind of not defined by long hair, but long hair, just to me personally, on myself, just it adds that feminine touch. So
especially not being able to have long hair makes, I guess, extensions so much more special, because like personally I can never, like, I'm trying to grow out my natural hair right now again for my like the 20th time in my whole life. And I was even telling Alex, my husband, today, I'm like, I wonder if it's actually gonna grow this time, because we are taking vitamins and we're
trying to take
getting regular trims and everything, and I'm like, I don't know, it just kind of stops at that same length.
Yeah, it's weird. Like every time you get a trim, you have to, because your hair, the ends are starting to get really damaged from all the heat and everything. So you get rid of, the 2 or 1 inch or whatever, and then it starts to grow, and then you cut that again, and it just feels like it just doesn't go past a certain length for us, at least. So hopefully now that we're taking care of ourselves better with vitamins and diet and exercise, hopefully
we'll see how it goes.
Change. We'll let you guys know. You get to witness it as it happens.
But so far we'll just enjoy clip-ins.
Thankfully they're very natural, and most people can't tell that you're wearing.
And I think the best part is still like when I don't want to have all this hair, I just clip it out, and like I go out and I can do anything with my shorter hair. I think it's like having the best of both worlds.
Yeah, short hair is definitely more convenient, or like mid-length hair, because especially in the summertime, when it's hot and things like that, or if you go
sometimes
dancing,
you prefer to have shorter
it's just
hair,
more convenient and definitely less time consuming. But again, who can not like long hair? But
it's so special.
And another thing about long hair is the curls and the waves,
the sexy Victoria's Secret waves or curls. They have been popular for like forever. And it's like every single time people still request it, even though we already have so many like different tutorials on that. I feel like every time somebody would request it again and again.
Even now probably, I'm sure there'll be a few people that'll say, okay, how did you do your hair? And really it's the same way to curl hair. It's
sometimes we try different techniques or
like different curlers, do you prefer actually curler with tongue or the barrel?
See, the thing is, I don't know anymore. Like, I used to use only the ones with tongue before, and then when Layla discovered Cortex, I started using Cortex. But, you know what, I don't think it's the fact that Cortex doesn't have a tongue. I always get burned, like you guys won't see it, but like I got a really bad burn here last time. I don't wear a glove because I'm lazy, but I don't feel comfortable wearing the glove.
I don't feel comfortable because your hair, you don't feel the hair and it just slides out. So I can't wear the glove and I get burnt all the time.
I get burned with either or. I don't know. It's just like right now I'm in this phase where I'm like I'm using the one with my other curlers that have the tongue, and I'm trying to decide which one I like better. I don't know. Neither one have one yet. I don't know if I have a favorite yet. How about you guys? What about you?
I think I prefer.
Do you prefer the
barrel? I prefer the barrel because it's faster. I find because by the time you open it and unclip it, I mean, really, you're saving seconds. It's not like you're saving like
you're still gonna be spending a whole.
You're still spending minutes, but I think it's also probably the fact that I personally haven't found a really good curler just as good as a Cortex or Enzo Milano with a tongue. So that's probably why. So if I found one that's just as great or better, of course I would probably use it. But anyways, we'll keep doing our research and
we'll let you guys know. But so far, let us know, what do you prefer?
What do you guys prefer?
Do you prefer the clipless curlers, like
just the barrel,
babyless or babyless? I don't know, like, or the Cortex we use, or there's Enzo Milano, or there's a lot of them,
or Hot Tools, or do you like the ones,
or do you like the ones with a tongue where you can just clip and go,
the clamp, or the
tell us why you prefer one or the other. We're just curious because I think it's interesting, because how we're all so different, but we still want, all of us want the same thing. We want beautiful wavy hair, like
that lasts,
curls, bouncy and all that. So let us know.
So next we're going to talk about a few fashion trends that have just been really popping up, just on the streets and the magazines and things like that. So what do you think? What's hot for the spring and summer?
I've been thinking in my head lately too. It's like I'm really drawn towards white. I've been looking for the white denim jeans. I bought white denim shorts, and I've been wearing just a white dress shirts, like rolled up sleeves and all that. And I feel like I'm always gravitated toward white. And then I was reading the H&M magazine the other day, and they were saying how there's a huge movement towards white right now, and like so many designers presented, not because it's summer or the summer is coming up, but also because the way they and I'm gonna quote the magazine, I guess, the way they described it is that when you wear white, it's almost like you become a canvas. So whatever you are, it's almost like because we always cover up our clothes are our image, right? But when you're just wearing white, you're kind of free to be anything. Does that make sense to you?
Right? Yeah, I think so, because I think you're able to not distract with color and pattern and whatever, and it's just you're able to shine through.
It's just you. It's pretty much. It's such a pure, beautiful color.
It's almost angelic.
Yeah, it's very angelic, that allows you to just be yourself, whatever it is behind all the clothes, all the accessories. There's real us, and we're all something.
Right. Unique and beautiful in our own way.
Yeah, that's one of the trends that I've been going towards, and
definitely, with being outside more, just having a little bit more color, it just looks so beautiful when you have the contrast of white against like more of a tan skin. So I love wearing white. I can't wear white pants at all because I will definitely spill something on them, but it's fun to wear.
It's always the hardest to pull off.
It is. I don't know why. It's just every time I wear white, and I'm not a clumsy person that much. I spill something once in a while, but definitely
that never happens with like blue denim.
Never.
Every time you wear white denim, you spill
white,
like red wine or ketchup or something.
I don't know. Something about white just attracts all the different stains on it.
But anyways, I'm sure you guys see me, or I'm sure Layla too, wearing a lot of white this summer.
I already have a few things as well, like you said. I bought the dress and the blazer. It's really refreshing, I think, for just warmer weather. And I guess another trend that's really you can't avoid is, besides the stripes, we've talked about the stripes a lot.
No more stripes talk.
It's the florals, and I personally love florals. I know Mimi,
I can't wear them.
It's just not. I think depends on the colors, maybe.
I can wear them, but as long as it's not like here.
Yeah, maybe in a scarf or something.
In a scarf, or maybe if it's in a skirt. But I don't own any floral because I just feel like I'm a grandma. Like I cannot.
She doesn't. I
cannot pull off floral. I love it. I appreciate it on other people, but because when it comes to my clothing personality, and that's where my image consultant talk starts, is that I am a classic, so I'm gravitated towards
classic
patterns
pieces.
like polka dots or stripes. I never
or just more colorful.
Just like solid things as
Yeah.
opposed to patterns. But Layla, on the other hand,
I
she
love
can pull up
patterns.
any pattern dress, and I'm always so like, oh,
Most
I wish I could
patterns,
pull that
I wouldn't
off.
say all, but most patterns I definitely, and I'm gravitated towards pattern. That's the funny thing, when we go shopping, she'll gravitate towards solids, and I'm like, ooh, pattern, and I just grab, you know, either it's florals or whatever other kind of abstract patterns they might be. But definitely florals are just hot for spring and
very
summer.
cute, like
It's
a floral
just
skirt.
gorgeous. It's so romantic and it's flirty and it's just really nice, and it's definitely another way to refresh your outfits for just to match, I guess, the weather and how beautiful it starts to look outside with the flowers and the green and everything. So
Can't wait for warmer weather.
yeah, slowly we're getting there.
And speaking of summer and spring, you know, now that the sun is going to be out more, we want to talk to you guys about tanning. A lot of times,
Controversial subject of tanning.
very controversial. And a lot of us, I mean, ever since I've been back from Costa Rica, I've been getting a lot of questions because I obviously came back with a tan. I've been getting a lot of questions about how I got my tan, whether I've been using self tanners, and Layla sometimes too, because we are naturally have a darker olive skin tone. I feel like we get asked this question a lot, so I thought we'd mention it here. Personally, I don't use any self tanning creams. There's tons out there. I have you ever used them?
You know what? The only brand I've ever used, and can't say I'm a huge fan, is the Jergens. I know that's probably the most popular drugstore brand. Supposed to give you a glow over time. Honestly, I just can't be bothered. I'm sure they probably work, and I know I've heard in a lot of different shows and magazines that there are some really good ones that work and give you, you know, without the damage to your skin and really nice natural glow. But I just really can't be bothered because you have to exfoliate your skin and you have to make sure you apply it in an even stroke so it's not gonna look streaky. So it's just, it's not for me.
Yeah, I used to use, I believe, Estee Lauder creams for like face and body. That was like years ago. And you know what? They do work, but like a few times I got the streaks and it was so embarrassing.
Yeah,
like
you can't do anything.
Somebody asked me if I was fake baking or I don't know, whatever. There was some like rude comment that I was like, I think it's time to stop and just be more natural. Nevertheless, when there is sun out or whenever we're traveling, me and Layla are very guilty of being sun worshippers. We do love the sun.
Yeah.
We do.
We can't stay away. I can't stay away.
I mean, we have become a lot smarter, I think, over the years.
We learned our lesson. Should we share our horrible
little
experience?
story? Yeah, because we come from Azerbaijan and like
it's kind of like, you know, east of Middle East. Yeah, it is. The Middle Eastern area. And the sun there is not as strong as it is in North America, and particularly in the Caribbean area, on the islands like Dominican, Cuba, or Mexico, whatever. We find that the sun there is extremely strong, and I guess that's attributed to the ozone layer being thinner or something.
We didn't realize that.
We learned it the hard way. We got super burned
because when we first went there, that was our first time in Dominican, and we're like, we're so dark naturally, we're not gonna put any sunblock, blah blah
and
blah.
we were just dying to because it was winter time.
So burned.
It was bad. The first day we got there, we just, all of us, like we were about 8 to 10 people group, and we just like ran, like as soon as we arrived, we ate, I think we just left our luggage and we just ran to the pool or the beach, I don't remember, and just like lie down, and we stayed there for like
hours.
At least like 4 hours.
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
Horrible. We'll never repeat the same mistake.
We stayed out of the sun for most of the rest of the trip, and we asked them. I called my mom. I'm like, Mommy, what do we do?
It was bad. It was itchy.
We had to like put yogurt because she was telling me like all this homemade.
We didn't find yogurt. They went to ask for yogurt, remember? And what you brought
was
gave us like
whipped cream, and like we're just.
And I'm like, that's not.
It was yogurt. So disgusting. We like put it all over our bodies.
But you had to, because you had to somehow cool your skin.
We were cooling.
Anyway, so that's all in the past and won't happen again because we
learned our lesson.
Yeah. But
and that's why we want to talk to you about protecting yourself. I know a lot. We still are in the sun quite a lot whenever we travel, but we're doing it more smarter. And we have realized, like when we go to Italy or France, the sun is different there. I don't know, or maybe
you don't burn as easily there as you do this part of the world.
Yeah.
Not so much in Toronto. I've never gotten burned here.
I have.
You have?
Yeah, I have. Last year. I don't know. again, and now let's talk about the tips, right?
Okay.
Maybe we were doing something wrong.
Must be.
So one of the most important things, of course, is putting a sunblock.
Yeah.
And it's something you always must do before you go in the sun. Not when you're there, but before
You see,
dress.
I'm a little bit iffy about that as well.
But that's why I want to talk about
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Which kind of sunblock? Only the ones in natural health stores that have natural ingredients like like coconut oil, that have other essential oils and other natural ingredients.
Don't you
know.
think though that oil would make your skin more prone to burning?
Yeah, but that's
I
for
have to do my
moisturizing.
research.
That's
I
for
haven't-
moisturizing.
Okay.
There's other. When I was in Costa Rica, there was a few amazing natural brands. I didn't bring one with me, which I regret. But I'm sure I'm gonna check out Ambrosia. I haven't been in the sun a lot because there's no sun.
There is no
Today it's
sun.
kind of sunny, but I'm gonna check out Ambrosia or other natural health stores for a good brand. And if I find something, I'll share with you guys. But I know there's tons of them out there. If I can't find them in the store, I will order them online. But before you go outside, put a sunblock on before you go out outside. And when you're outside or in the water, always reapply it because it will moisturize your skin and it will protect your skin.
Yeah. Another thing I think is good to keep in mind just overall, it's good to have either in your moisturizer or your foundation to have some sort of a sun protection. So the foundations that I use already have, and the moisturizer, like the one I use in the daytime, already has it. So that, you know, as is, already gives you a protection, and then that's just for daily, like going out and running errands or something, not going tanning. But personally, last time for your wedding when we were in Dominican last year, I found that I don't know if it's allergy, I don't know what it is, but when I applied sunscreen, I got more burnt and my skin got irritated as when I didn't.
Yes, because it was a drugstore.
I don't know what it was, but
I would
guess
opt for the more natural.
this year we'll try to test out different natural you
Yeah.
know, brands and see how they work out. And another very important tip is just the times you're out in the sun. It's definitely a good idea to stay away from just any direct sunlight, I guess, because you can be like under the umbrella or something, right? But under direct sunlight from, I would say, what, 12 to 4, 5?
12
the peak hours are 12 to 3.
But I think 12 to 4.
A good idea to stay away probably until 4:30, even 5.
Sometimes even 11 to 4, you know, if it's really harsh sun, if there's no
like
clouds.
30 plus degrees Celsius, it's really hot. Definitely a best time to tan, I think, is in the morning. It's just
before
such
11
that
or
crisp,
after 4,
right? Like in the mornings, when it, like between, I would say, like 7:30
it's not like
in the
right
morning,
here directly,
and it just feels a lot cooler, even though it's bright and shiny. But yeah, so definitely in the mornings, and then after, you know, after you have maybe light dinner at like 6 or something, you just go out and get a nice evening glow. So those would be any other tips?
One more tip is the times you spend. Like, you want to gradually tan. You don't want to just the first day spend 8 hours under the sun. You want to start with an hour. That's what we did, and we got burned literally.
Just do it gradually.
Yeah, you want to start with 1 hour, then maybe in a few days, in 4 days, you do 2 hours.
And you actually get a better tan.
You get a better gradual tan. It lasts longer. It is way healthier for you, you know. And regardless of what time you tan, please put a sunblock.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing with also gradual tanning, if you go out the way we did and you get burnt, what happens is the layer of your skin that got burnt,
it will come off.
It will come off in like a week.
So
you know, it'll
no
just
point.
peel off. Exactly. But the gradual tan actually lasts you for maybe even a month, you know, depending on
like
how long
last year when we were in France, we were there for 4 weeks, so I wasn't really dying to tan every day because I knew I'm there.
And you got a beautiful
I was black
tan.
and I didn't spend that much time in the sun.
It's just gradual, couple hours a day.
It stayed for like months.
Exactly. So, living example of the tip.
Another thing I wanted to talk to Layla and you guys, because she doesn't know about it yet.
I don't know. Yeah. I've heard her talk about it with Alex.
It's candles. Me and Alex are like huge freaks on candles. We're burning candles every single day. So I thought of maybe making our own, and I started doing research on candles and like green candles or eco candles,
just healthy ways.
And I opened a huge Pandora box about candles. Apparently most candles are really bad for you because they have paraffin, or it's that it's this thing that it's a toxin, I believe. It's one sort of a toxin.
Once it burns, it emits some sort of like chemicals.
It emits some sort of harmful chemicals that you inhale, obviously, because you're in the room. And we burn candles for hours all the time. So I started doing more and more research, and Just like with anything else we do, it is better. Apparently, there's other options that you can do. Candles that are more natural. Yeah, there's beeswax candles or soy candles, and they're less harmful. They don't have as many toxins, and also the wick. You know, a lot of the candles have lead wick that also releases toxin when it's burned. Yeah. It's like having a car run in your dining room or bedroom. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, this is scary. Horrible. That is horrible.
I didn't know that. Do you guys know that? Did you know that?
I'm sure some of you probably know. Probably. I'm definitely.
But most people probably don't.
Most people either they're not so much into candles, but if they are, maybe they know it, maybe they don't. But because I discovered it, I was shocked. And now I'm like on biggest research to find like inexpensive good soy or beeswax candles, because usually they're quite pricey. I haven't really been burning any candles lately because I want to find those good ones, and also maybe look into making my own. I don't know how hard it is, but I watched the YouTube video. It wasn't that hard.
What did she use?
She used soy wax to make candles.
Where do you buy it?
Probably order it online or some health stores again. I don't know. But anyways, I just wanted to bring it to your attention. Please do your own research. Don't just listen to me, because you know it's important for you to educate yourself. This is just something I find out, and I thought I'd share with you because I know some of you probably burn as many candles as I do. Yeah. And you don't want to be burning something bad.
Definitely not. You don't want to inhale all that stuff. We get a lot of chemicals all around us as is.
So have you guys noticed that we changed our channel background?
There's something new on our channel. And most of you guys that are subscribed to us probably never go to our channel, so we just wanted to let you guys know that we just changed it. Was it last night? Yesterday?
Yeah, last night.
The background of our main page on the YouTube channel. So definitely check it out and let us know what you think.
On Facebook or maybe here down below.
Yeah, in the comments down below. We like it. It's really cute and clean and simple.
Alex helps us do it.
Alex is the best. Thank you, Alex, for you know, always helping us with all these technical things
that we're not so good at.
So the photo shoot, the pictures there, the photo shoot was really fun, and you know, it was just,
there's more fun stuff to come.
Yep,
just wait.
So yeah, definitely check it out and let us know what you think.
One thing I wanted to also mention is a favorite YouTuber of the month, or of this episode, I guess. For me is this girl. Her name is Ashley. I think she's. Do you know her?
Remind me, I don't know.
I think she's 15 or 16 years old. She is so cute. I believe she's Canadian. She is Irish mixed with Italian. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Like she looks very exotic and beautiful. She does a lot of makeup tutorials.
Oh, great.
And also some hair tutorials. Her YouTube name is Ashley's Beauty Corner, I believe. I'm gonna link it down here.
Cool. I'll check it out
in the video. She's amazing. First of all, she's such a talented girl, and she's so deep. Like, she is very mature for her age. And recently I watched a video about I think it was under like your beauty. She talks about kind of embracing your beauty, whatever you look like, you know, just accepting yourself the way you are. And
at 15, that's pretty amazing.
It was really beautiful video.
Most people don't get to that realization until, you know, late into their 20s.
Exactly. I just wanted to give her a shout out. Definitely check her out. Amazing girl, you know.
Nice. I'll check her out too.
She's beautiful. So yeah, just thought we'd give her a shout out. You wanted to, I think, ask the girls something.
Yeah, since you guys were so helpful with the last question about the brushes, I've been dealing with some memory loss issues in the past, probably, I don't know, I would say 3 years. My memory, I find, has gotten a lot worse. And I have no idea. I haven't done my research yet, so I really don't know if it's because of my diet, age, or whatever other factors.
Yeah, I remember how I was reading on, like, both me and Layla were a bit iron deficient, so I thought, I came across an article that said it could be linked to that. Iron? I don't know. Yeah. We are taking a lot of vitamins right now, so we'll see what happens when the iron goes back up. But in any case, you know.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really weird because I have a very good visual memory. Like, if I see someone's face or if I see something like on a piece of paper or something, I will never forget it. But in terms of numbers or dates or just events, sometimes like they fully just black out. Like, especially from childhood. My past or childhood. She'll remind me something and I'll be like,
do you remember that year we went there? She's like, no,
I don't. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't know what it is. It just kind of almost like got archived in my brain and I don't know how to access it. So if you guys know of any tips, programs, exercises, I don't really know, that helps with memory, like restoring your memory or training your brain, because I know you have to train your brain to
sometimes like
kind of
puzzles or like,
yeah, different ways to do things. So if you guys know of anything that has maybe helped you or someone you know in the past, definitely share it, and I would love to improve my memory, because as I'm getting older, it's probably only going to get worse unless I start taking care of it. So I would really appreciate your help and your advice and tips, so definitely share them down below. So this will conclude our second episode of the Luxy Show.
Thank you so much for tuning in as always,
and we're just excited to get feedback from you guys again on all these topics, and just kind of feel like we're interacting with you.
It's like all of you are sitting over there.
A lot of people that intimidates me. Yeah, so
it's always fun to get to know what you guys think and hear about your questions and what kind of topics you'd like to hear about. So don't forget to leave a comment down below and rate this video if you like it, and
definitely
let us know what you think, and we hope you're having a wonderful spring so far,
enjoying the warmth in the summer a little bit,
and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you in the next Luxy Show.
Take
Bye,
care.
guys.
Bye. Burning any candles right now.
Oops. Do you want to find his phone?
It's her phone.
Do you want to find it?
It's there.
And we're definitely looking forward to the next episode.
And more fun stuff to come soon.
Yep. I know.
Okay, we'll just do it.